everything you have said,
Yeah.
is just proving my point.
But everything I've said
your
is
internalized misogyny. That is misogyny.
No, I said the thumb.
That's
the
my
thumb.
point. Yes, but
The
that's
thumb.
misogyny.
If it was a man and I said I don't believe in this man, he looks weak. Look at his jawline.
Yes,
there's no word for it. There's no.
Yes,
there
is. It's misandrist. And like
we can't get through a conversation about misogyny and misandry.
We can't get through a conversation. Let's take out misogyny. Let's take out those words. We can't get through a conversation about women. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. You're like this.
Forget about you.
It's not your fault. Don't get it.
Forget about you and me.
It's not your fault.
Forget about you and me for a sec, yeah.
Yes, that was my point. I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch.
I can't even do Irish wristwatch.
I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch.
Just say Irish wristwatch.
Say what? Sorry?
Irish wristwatch.
Irish wristwatch.
Oh, Irish wristwatch.
Watch.
That's what wristwatch.
Irish
wristwatch.
Irish wristwatch.
Right, come, let's go.
Sorry. Welcome to another episode of Chatterbox with me, Kaira.
Stop doing the cadence thing.
Why?
Because
otherwise it's boring.
yeah, true, facts, yeah.
Welcome to another episode of Chatterbox with me, Kaira.
And your boy Bailey.
Done.
Easy.
Okay.
What are we chatting about this week?
Well, by the time this episode goes out, it will be New Year. It will be 2025.
It is currently New Year's Eve, which means I'm editing on New Year's Eve. Last time I edited, it was Christmas Eve. A lot of you didn't watch it.
Get the violins out.
Well, I'm kind of letting them know that if they don't pick up their side of the act, I'm going to drop my side.
Really? You're threatening them? I don't think that's the way forward.
Why am I working so hard on these festive occasions for no one to watch?
Yeah, I mean, they did. We had about 1,000 people watch.
Eventually.
And more on Spotify.
When they found time to. Took them about 2 days to even bother.
It's not really their fault.
Well, then that's me thinking...
Salty.
This might not come out New Year's Day.
It's not going to come out New Year's Day.
Oh, what day is it coming out?
The 2nd.
Oh, so I've got New Year's Day to edit.
Yeah.
Maybe it won't come out on the 2nd. If it does... Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.
This is the pettiness that you'll be receiving.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be coming out in 2025, which, by the way, sounds so futuristic.
Do you think, like if you went back to like 2015, do you think everyone would have known that 2020 to 2025 would be so shit?
You think it's been shit?
I think the last 4 or 5 years could easily go down as 4 or 5 of the worst years of my lifetime.
So majority of our relationship. Wow.
But think about what's happened since 2021, like COVID and lockdown.
So, well, 2020 was COVID.
Bare people died.
I don't think 2020 was a bad year though.
20 what?
2020.
Not 2021.
2021 wasn't great.
When did lockdown start?
2020.
Yeah, that was terrible.
No, I loved that summer.
You loved your experience of it. I'm talking about the actual world.
Yeah, but
what's happened in the world?
I think what's made it worse though is a combination of COVID, Brexit, and World War. And
World War.
Yeah, and that's
look at what we're dealing with.
But that's made our economy rubbish. People are just kind of over it. Useless. I mean, that's not as much of a big deal.
This has been a shit.
God, you're being very negative.
No, I'm gonna spin it.
Yeah. I'm
going to spin it because I'm looking forward to 2025.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that it's quite negative for our listeners.
No, but our listeners are English, I'd assume. So I'm hoping some of them are just going to be like, fuck yeah, he's right.
Yeah, I know, but I think...
I'm not here to say it's been a magic. It's not been a fucking rainbow for the last 4 years.
But do you not think as well it's about what you look at in that time?
Like what?
What do you look at?
Fireworks in the daytime.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Random.
That is very random.
Why? What? The thing is, what you look at in terms of maybe everyone's just been focusing on the negative rather than anything.
It's been very much at the forefront.
Yeah, but before, I feel like people used to go to festivals, for example, or the club or whatever, and they'd be like, yeah, it was lit, had a great night. Now, everyone, the first thing they want to do is, it's not as good as it used to be. Oh, look at this. Oh, everyone's so complaining now.
Yeah, because things are different.
Yeah, but I think it's just people are more complaining.
Well, yeah, I'm not talking about the animals complaining. I'm talking about what's happened for the humans.
Yeah.
in the last few years.
Yeah, it's not been a great time.
I think it's been shit after shit after shit.
2024 though has not been awful.
What's the best thing that happened in 2024?
What, to the world? I think you're speaking for me. I mean, I'm a negative person, so.
And you're telling me?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, comments. You tell me. Negative or positive highlights for 2024?
Yeah. Lots of people had highlights. Like
what?
People got married. People had babies.
So you're mixing what I'm saying with personal experiences. I'm not saying people didn't have good times in 2024. Yeah. I've had good times in 2024.
Yeah, well, I hope so.
But I'm saying the world, the year itself, not my experience.
Okay, what was so great about 2018?
What went bad in 2018?
Well, that's the point, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that like nothing really, like it's just that people are like, oh, everything's shit. But it's
in my opinion, then. So for you, it's been a good year.
It's been all right.
Why do you complain every day?
Yeah, but that's how I complained in 2018.
Oh, for me, I'm glad 2024 is done. That's how I get it. Maybe I do seem a bit negative, but I'm glad 2024 is done.
Fair.
And I'm hoping 2025 looks nothing like the last few years.
Okay.
That's what I've hoped. Nothing to do with my personal experience. I'm talking the world. The world, babe.
Yeah.
But it does seem like it's going to get worse.
You say the world like you even know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on. I don't even know what's going on outside of
This is my point now.
I
feel like people are just jumping on the negativity.
The world that seeps into my world. Yeah?
Yeah.
The conditions, the rules, the new...
Okay, so what's your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution is to get the heck out of here.
Okay.
And not look back.
See, I'm a bit... Yeah, you don't want to come back, because I'm like... For me, I'm like going
No, I do want to come back.
I
do want to come back.
Yeah.
When I've had enough. If I have enough.
Because we go on holiday for 3 weeks. By the second week, you're like...
I am like ready to go home.
I want to go home. I want a biscuit.
That's true.
I want to see my mum.
What is it I miss when I do go on holiday?
Digestives.
It can't be that, because I can get biscuits out there.
Well, they're not always the same.
What do I miss? You're right, though, because when we do go away for long periods, I do get like, I've had enough now.
I don't know.
Within the second or third.
This is what I'm worried about. We're fucking telling everyone we're moving and you're going to be like, I want to go home.
You're very right. I never considered that.
So, yeah.
But my New Year's resolution, one of them is... It sounds cliche to be more positive.
Okay.
Yeah, which will lead into me going back to YouTube. Like doing my own thing. Because I want to, like we spoke about, like, we're going to do this, we're going to vlog, travel and vlog. I think that takes a lot of energy and being positive.
Yeah.
Like, and I could easily not be that.
Okay.
So my New Year's resolution is to try to stay and maintain positive.
Okay.
Because the first thing can be no views, negative, switch off, positive vibes. They're not watching because they're busy.
Yeah.
But they will watch.
Okay.
In a few days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Positiveness.
Positivity.
Yeah. Positivity. What's yours?
And
also, I feel like I can keep it up. I think some people make New Year's resolutions that they can't keep up.
Yeah.
Like diets and that.
I don't know what my New Year's resolution is, to be honest. I don't really like setting New Year's resolutions because I have this, like, it feels like impending doom that I'm going to fail. So then it, like, defeats the object. Do you get what I mean?
Deep.
Why is that deep?
Like, give me an example. What's a New Year's resolution
for example,
that you've made yourself?
I would love to say, I'm going to be more positive.
Yeah.
But the thing is that because I have this demon that lives inside my head that is very negative and is very, very well versed at that, it's like this little person going, oh, I'm going to be positive. It's like, it's like the negative thoughts are a sensei. And my little, I want to be positive New Year's resolution is a white belt who's overweight and hasn't gone to the gym in 10 years. Do you get what I mean? So it's like, and then it compounds to make you feel worse because then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm not being positive. Oh, that's because da-da-da-da-da. So I feel like sometimes setting that resolution.
How'd you turn that little fat white belt into like...
Practice.
A practical purple belt.
So I have to practice happiness.
Right, so it's a journey.
Well, yeah, it's more about, I guess, practicing it and...
How do you practice that?
I'm open to suggestions.
No, I'm asking because I want you to like answer your own questions.
I don't know.
How do you practice that?
Well, today I felt myself in a very sad mood, so
Right.
I allowed myself to feel it.
Yeah.
Because I think if you gaslight yourself and you're like, this isn't real, then it's like you feel even worse about yourself because you're like, oh, I must be something wrong with me. Do you get what I mean?
Go on.
So, and then after that, I thought I'm just gonna have a shower.
Nice, good way to
And
start.
then
Hot shower.
Hot shower, and then I'm just gonna put music on that
Cream
makes
yourself.
me feel nostalgic.
Walk around naked for a bit.
Yeah, but I thought
Get a few compliments from your boyfriend.
I mean, that wasn't part of my plan.
But it must have helped.
Yeah.
A few bum slaps as I walk past.
That doesn't change how you feel.
Doesn't it?
Well, it's nice.
That's a
It's nice, but if you're struggling inside your brain, it doesn't really matter what you look like or what anyone says to you.
Speaking of what you look like.
Yes, you have new glasses.
My glasses turned up today.
Yes.
I don't like them. But they're growing on but I can't
like
see them. I can't but I'm saying they're growing on me like I'm still looking at I haven't seen them since I said I don't like them. But I can now I'm adjusting to the clearness. And you're just as beautiful as I remember.
Nah, I'm nervous about you having glasses.
You're just as beautiful.
All of a sudden you're going to see what I really look like. And then be like, pop the balloon.
I've seen it.
Pop the balloon.
Pop the balloon. I'd never pop my... Me and Kaira started watching Pop the Balloon. We might even watch that as a reaction. Like, we do a lot of watching stuff. Like, I'd say me and Kaira's hobbies. Jiu-jitsu, number 1. Watching. Binge watching. Number 2. Cakes.
Cakes.
We do like a cake.
Yeah.
Cake and confectioneries.
Confectionery.
But, yeah, the watching stuff.
Yes.
But that will be part of Patreon, which Kaira is, I've only realised lately, I'm thinking, when Kaira joined this podcast, I was 1 episode away from starting my Patreon. You joined, we haven't made it. I've only just got the sort of real hint that you've got a bit of cringe to it. Or what is it?
It's not cringe.
You don't want to.
It's not cringe. It's just that I think we need to make sure that we're delivering content.
We are.
Do you get what I mean? Like, as in, like, people are going to want to pay for it, but we need to make sure people want to watch our free content as well as our...
Yeah, that's the thing. You got to stop watching the free stuff. How are you going to watch the stuff over it?
So it's not that I feel it anyway, and I'm sure there are people that have asked us for it, and I'm sure like it will work, but I just want to make sure that we know what our content
is. That's it. Basically, like...
And what people want.
We don't just want to start a Patreon and it's the same as this. It's got to be additional. So... Like, I think that will work. I think the reaction stuff, it works because we talk a lot during this. So we're going to try it anyway. We'll try it out. We'll see how it goes. We'll probably put the first one out for free, but then the Patreon will be opened up. Deal?
Deal.
No cringing.
No cringing. Oh, is that a New Year's resolution? No cringing.
No cringing. That should be our New Year's resolution, Kaira. Because I cringe. As much as I make content, I cringe at myself. You know, I've filmed and edited about 4 videos for my YouTube and they haven't gone out because I'm just like, nah. It's not it.
And they're good videos as well.
It's not it.
So I don't get it.
I don't get it, man. It's in my head, man. It's all in my head, man.
But can we do a don't tell anyone but?
I'd love a don't tell anyone.
Can we do a don't tell anyone but? Okay.
Is this an anonymous?
They're all anonymous.
Okay.
How many times do we have to go over that?
Yeah, but can I know? And then we'll keep it anonymous from them.
Anonymous.
Okay.
Yo, guys. Love the podcast, so decided to send you a don't tell anyone but. I work in a gym as a PT, and a few months back I started training with one of the other PTs who is a girl. At first it was all profesh and that, but one afternoon things took a turn and we ended up at her place putting in that extra cardio. Anyway, this has now been a regular hookup for the past week or so. The problem is that her boyfriend also goes to her gym, but often comes after work to train. We have said what's up every now and then, and we have had small talk, mostly before the hookup. Well, the other night at the gym, I was sitting in the lounge area and he approached me as he was waiting for his missus to finish with a client. This guy starts opening up about how his relationship is not going well and he doesn't know why, and starts asking me for advice. The whole time I'm sitting there thinking I'm the problem, and I just let him chat and told him I'm sure it'll be okay. Don't give up on her as she's a good girl. Yes, I'm an arsehole for that, but what am I actually meant to do in this situation? Keep the show going as you both crack me up. Do you see? That is the type of secret that I enjoy.
So you're the guy and the guy's talking to you. But hold on, before we talk about that, Girls.
People.
Girls.
Why is it girls?
So much worse.
What? Why
you
is
lot
it?
do it so much worse.
How is that worse?
That is so
Men do the
much
same
worse.
thing.
Not
Men
in the
would
same place.
Yes, they.
Not in the same place.
Would you like me to name someone that we know that did exactly this?
Go on.
Who was a guy?
Go on. No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
It's not the same thing.
Yes, he did.
This is not the same thing.
Yes, it is the same thing.
That sounded like a one-off.
She used to go to the gym and he slept with a PT there. It's exactly the same thing.
No, but they still go to the gym.
What?
These two work at the gym, I'm assuming. PT.
Yeah, but he also slept with another PT at that gym.
This person.
Yeah.
There's me and you are PTs.
Yeah.
And we work at a gym.
Yes.
But you've got a boyfriend that comes to the gym as a member, paying.
But what I'm saying is, why is your
Wait,
girls? It's not girls.
so your boyfriend's paying to come to this gym?
Yes.
And now me and you work here?
Yes.
Me and you are sleeping together?
Yeah.
And your boyfriend comes here?
Why are you retelling me the story?
That's
yeah, I get it.
bad, no?
Of course it's bad.
That's like hiding in plain sight.
Of course it's bad, but what I'm saying is it's not only girls that do that.
I don't think if me and you work at this gym and my girl comes to this gym.
That's you.
If my girl comes to this gym and I'm sleeping with you and my girl has to walk past, then I know I'm being evil now. I'm going beyond cheating behind your back. I'm cheating in front of you.
Yeah, but that's you. But lots of other guys will do that still.
Girls, man, you lot are
It's
one-ups.
not girls.
One-ups, man. You lot are evil, pure evil.
You need
anyway,
issues. You're just trying to get all these male supporters on your side, all of the incels.
Listen,
That's
just
what you're
because
trying to
if I call a girl out for doing something wrong doesn't
Right,
mean
but
I'm rallying up the incels.
Yes, you are, because you're saying girls.
I'm saying girls. That's bad, man.
No, but you're saying
when
lot
girls
are worse.
cheat on guys.
You know what you're
No, but
doing.
when girls cheat on guys, it always is a tad bit more spiteful.
Why?
Because you lot do it with such vim.
No, we don't.
You do it with such vim. It's so horrible. There's always a taint of
No, they
horribleness to it.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
That sounds like you've been hurt.
No, have I? I haven't. I've never like found out someone's cheating on me.
Yeah.
So I don't have. But that's vim, man. Girls.
It's not girls. It's just like condemn the action, not the
action
whole
of the
group
girls.
of people.
Or that girl then, who represents the rest of
Okay, yeah, that's bad. It is very bad.
Thank you.
But what do you think about him?
He's just doing his thing. He's caught up in something.
Don't you think it's a little bit disgusting? I understand cheating is just this in general, but don't you think it's a little bit disgusting that like he's okay just to go and have sex with her, knowing that she could be having sex with her boyfriend and maybe other people as well.
What?
Like he's having sex with her.
Who are you talking about?
The PT.
Yeah.
And then she's also potentially having sex with her boyfriend and maybe even other men.
What's wrong with that? What, cross-contamination?
Mm.
I don't think guys think about that.
Wow.
I wouldn't have thought about that.
Yeah,
Really?
you would.
You think I would?
Yeah. I think you would.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, well, anyway, thank you for letting us know your secret. I'm always open to them. It is very juicy. You did say at the end that you are a bit of an arsehole, which, you know, you probably are.
Oh, he's him.
What?
He's the PT.
Yeah. So you are a bit of an arsehole.
He's good. No, but no, I didn't say anything. No, he's not an arsehole.
He is an arsehole.
No, he's not an arsehole.
Well, he is an arsehole
He's
because
a
he
single
sat
guy.
with the guy.
He's a single guy
Yeah,
at
but
PT.
he sat with the guy and being like, oh, don't worry,
What's
she's
he
a good
supposed to do?
girl. It's a bit weird. It's just...
Tell her the truth that she's an evil, conniving woman.
Okay. I just hope there's other ones about all of the men that cheat. This is a long one, but...
Go on.
Hi guys, me and my boyfriend love to watch you. I felt it was necessary to give you some good content about a trauma of mine. We've sat and laughed about it. Okay, so... Don't tell anyone, but I got a message from a guy on a dating site once. We met, nothing weird, chatty, funny guy, not my usual type and older than I'm used to, but maybe that's what I needed, right? Strap in, you're not ready. Fast forward to the third date, he kissed my sweet spot on my bare shoulder whilst I was ordering drinks for us, and let's just say I was missing me some male company. The next time we met, he came to mine and one thing led to another eventually. When I tell you this man let his trousers fall down to his ankles and tell me to, I quote, laugh at it. Tell me it's the smallest you've ever seen. I don't even look at it because I was so shocked. I've never encountered this before. And
Pause. Can you just go back a bit?
Yeah.
I'm only going to have to ask you. What did you just say? When they got home?
When we got back to this, he said, when I tell you this man let his trousers fall to his ankles and he told me to, I quote, laugh at it. Tell me it's the smallest you've ever seen.
There's a micro penis again.
No, he wanted her to say that.
Because it was small.
I don't know. She said, I haven't even looked at it yet.
Alright, go on.
Just listen to the
I'm
story
trying,
and you'll
I'm
get
trying,
the
I'm trying, I'm
details.
trying.
It's like you want notepad.
No. I just needed to clarify what I heard.
I think you need to take notes.
It sounded like he said I got a small penis.
He didn't. He just said, tell me I've got a small penis.
Alright, go on.
I didn't even look at it because I was so shocked. I've never encountered this before and I could feel myself drying up, so I told him to just come to me. He went down on me for the longest time and I felt nothing. I was just clearly not turned on. I turned over and I told him to, I was just embarrassed and so unsatisfied at this point that I literally told him to get the fuck out. He immediately got his things and went home. I got a text saying that was the best night of my life. Please can we do it again? I can tell you I didn't satisfy you, but I will drive you to hookups, pick you up afterwards, and eat it all out of you. Shit, I ran into a cuck. This man proceeded for the next 2 years to message me every now and then to ask if he could do my housework and satisfy me, make agreements, and never get anything into turn. God damn. End of secret.
Do you know that person?
No, I don't.
That's disgusting.
So he said, I will take you to hookups with other guys. They do their thing and then I want to eat out of you.
Do you know what he is?
A cuck.
A what? What's a cuck?
This is what Pat said you were.
A cuck? Yeah. What's a cuck?
A cuck is a guy that likes to watch cuckolds or being cuckolds.
What's a cuckold?
Which is where you like to watch your wife getting fucked by someone else.
Why would Pat think I like that?
Because you said you wouldn't mind me having sex with the robot. And that would turn you on.
Oh.
That's why you said you're a cuck.
Does that make me a cuck?
Well, yeah, because it's
thinking you having sex with a robot, I'm thinking it's a sex toy, not like a...
Or it's a man, it's a robot.
Yeah, but I'm
looks
picturing
like a
you on a sex toy. It's like if I walked in and you was on one of those sex dolls, I'd be like, I wouldn't be cheating.
Okay.
But if the robot looked like a man, yeah, I guess that's different. But yeah.
But anyway, that is kind of mad.
That is disgusting. He said, I want to lick you out after you've
been with other people.
That's disgusting. And you know what? I know there's people like that live out there.
But the thing is that I don't want to say it's disgusting because I'm not going to kink shame.
Submissive.
I'm not going to kink shame.
Kaira,
I'm not here for
kink shame.
I'm not kink shaming.
You can kink shame.
I'm not kink shaming. He likes to be, like not necessarily dominated, but like he likes to be, what's the word? Like put down.
It's borderline a bit gay as well.
It's not gay.
Let me eat other people's jizz out of you purposely.
Yeah, but he wants it's not even just that. The thing is, what you got to understand about people that like to be submissive, yeah? It's not about the actual
I like
act.
to be submissive.
It's a feeling of it.
I like a little bit of submissive.
Well, maybe you should be asking me if you could do my housework, because that I would say yes to.
That's not being submissive. He wants to be mugged off.
No, that's submissive.
No. Submissive.
It is submissive.
Submissive, like use my body.
No, that's not submissive. That's
lazy.
Like.
Oh, yeah.
That's lazy. But what I'm saying
that's what I like. Just use me.
No, but to be
that's submission.
To be a sub, yeah.
Use me.
It's not about necessarily the sexual acts. It's about being demoralized.
No, yeah, that's
it's about being like, do this for me, or like just satisfy me, and I don't want to go near you. Like men will pay for that.
But that's what I find weird about that is it's not men that it's almost like men that how can I say this? A good-looking man that doesn't struggle to get women, I don't think pays to get that.
Of course they do. Are you mental?
What?
Of course they do.
But I feel like you're gonna see a man that looks like this is all he would get anyway.
No.
Paying a woman to be this.
This is where you're so ignorant.
Am I?
You're so ignorant to this. So the highest amount of people that do this sort of stuff and like to be subs are like rich businessmen. Because it's this feeling of release. It's like, I have to be, if they're married and they've got kids and they're responsible, they're the breadwinner, they're a CEO, they're like, I have to be in control all of the time. So for me to be like, be made into a little boy and like be told off and like they're relinquishing control to someone who usually is a professional, like a dominant, who makes them feel safe by them being able to be like told what to do. It's not about, you think that it's, those like, I don't know, like loser type people, but it's not at all.
What kink would you shame?
I definitely know kink. I shame rape play. That's a big thing. And that to me, you should be shamed for that. And I shame baby stuff. You know, like when they, like, for example, like a grown man, okay, I can deal with this sort of level sub, but there are some men that like to, and women, but mostly men, they want to sit in diapers and nappies, and they want to be like, mummy, and like,
so why would
like
you
that.
shame that?
Because it's borderline perversion.
On who?
On both.
Okay.
If a guy asked me to dress up as a baby, you're a pervert, or you wanted to dress up as a baby, you've got some issues that you need to work through. Because why do you want to be in a nappy and for me to breastfeed you?
Cross that off my list.
That's disgusting. That is disgusting. Sorry, but anything to do with children and consent is out the window.
Okay.
But pretty much anything else, I'm not saying I would do anything else, but pretty much anything else I wouldn't shame, because people have their weird things.
Okay, so like this guy that's messaging your friend all of this, yeah?
Stop saying my friend. I don't know who this is.
As a test. He should be shamed though.
Why?
Because it's not being reciprocated.
Well, yeah, but that's probably part of his kink.
So he's just weirdly requesting these. It's different if like me and you have an agreement where you're gonna diminish me and I'll keep giving you things. You can keep responding with diminishment.
Yeah.
But it sounds like he's asking. It's even worse because he's asking for these things and she's just not even involved, which is another layer on top of it.
He obviously likes shame, innit?
No matter where he gets it from or how he gets it.
But there was that. Did you not see that video a couple of months ago?
And how many other people is he doing this to?
But the thing is, with people like this, what I don't understand is why he wouldn't go to a professional. Because he's clearly deep in.
Yeah.
It's different. Like, say, for example, you were a guy who maybe saw a porno and was like, oh, I quite like that woman being really dominant. And then you thought, I'm going to experiment with it in small ways with my partner. Like, then that's like bit by bit. But to be as like, he wants you to turn around and be like, that is the smallest dick I've ever seen in my life, you fucking cretin.
Do you reckon it was a small dick?
She didn't say. I don't think it was. She would have said. But what I'm saying is that, like, for him to be that far in...
Tell me it's the smallest.
He's in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So therefore, if you know that's your thing and you're that deep in, go to a professional.
And also, you're kind of not playing your role. Because I shouldn't be saying, tell me it's the smallest. Now I've got power. I'm telling you what to do.
Yeah, but I guess it doesn't matter.
It's almost like I'm trying to teach you how to diminish me.
I guess it doesn't matter too much. He just wants to hear it.
Do you know what I mean?
He's got to tell her somehow, hasn't he? And also, give him his due. He waited until the 4th date.
What do you think that's long?
Well...
To unleash all of that?
No. I think like I said, I think he should be going to a professional if his needs are that big. But I do think, like, it's quite an important thing that if you have a particular type of sexual preference, you should probably let someone know early on in the relationship. But maybe it was more of a conversation rather than like, we're about to get down to it. Now tell me that I've got a little willy.
Do you think
It's a bit mad.
Is there the same thing reversed?
What?
Is there girls out there that like to be diminished?
Dominated.
Not dominated.
Put down.
Violated.
Put down.
He's asking for violation.
No, he wants to be like verbally abused.
All right. Yeah.
Of course there is.
Girls that want that.
Probably not as many because we just get it naturally.
Because then after the fact, you could be like pulled up on it for things that you've done and said in the bedroom.
What are you talking about?
Like, where does the line cross if that was a guy and a girl, opposite ways, where the guy's being super like...
Why would it be different, opposite ways? There's still boundaries both ways.
Because there's a lot of like consent, and if a lot of those things come up in
there's
court...
There's consent for both
But if a lot of those
people...
things come up in court, even with the consent there, it'll be hard to say, actually, she wanted me to do that.
Sometimes, when you're on this podcast, you act like an incel.
I'm not an incel.
Yeah, but you're trying to come with like, oh, because in rape in court and da 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 da.
There's blurred lines. People have consensual, because people have consensual sex, and then afterwards it can be a little bit
exactly
like young Philly.
No.
Choking.
I'm not talking on that.
Why is no one talking about young Philly?
I'm happy to talk about it. You cut it out when we last talked about it. If you want to be real, post what I said. Post what I said in this podcast when it first came out.
No.
Post that if you want to be real.
What did you say?
Remember, and you were like, I'm cutting it out.
What did I say?
So if you want to
say it now, I won't cut it out. Go on. Say it now, I won't cut it out. I don't know what you said.
I can't remember, but it was 20 long minutes, so...
I don't have the... What was the gist of it?
That I'm not scared to talk about it.
No one was scared to talk about it. You got angry at me. That's why I cut it out.
that's
We've
not
had an
true.
argument.
You got shook.
No.
Don't try.
No. Mum's life,
Mm.
we argued because you made it like about us. That's what happened. I was saying he shouldn't be treated as guilty until we found out he's guilty.
Yeah.
And you was going down the path of basically he's guilty until
No,
he's
I was
proven
going down
innocent.
the path of which I will always say, which is that people's lives aren't ruined by rape claims.
And then we argued. I
they're
wasn't
not.
shook to put out about young
But they're
Philly.
not ruined by rape
I wish I
claims.
did now, because in hindsight, nobody spoke about it.
Mm.
But yeah, anyway, enough about that.
Yeah, but what you're automatically you're like, oh, it was definitely consensual, and with the choking.
Yeah, but how'd you stand in court?
Know that.
How'd you stand in court and
you
say,
don't know that? But automatically you're going to believe the man.
Mr. Bailey, is it true that you held her down by the throat, spat in her face, slapped her a few times, pissed on her wall, and threw shit in her face? And I say, yeah, but she asked me to do that. That's hard to get that across, that she asked me to do that.
Yes, but that's exactly that. But just as it's hard to prove rape, it's also hard to prove consent. Do you get what I'm saying? So like, what you're saying is completely by the by. I don't get what point you're trying to make.
Do you get the point I'm trying to make?
There's no one there. Do you? I don't get.
No,
what
sometimes
point you're
I
trying to
do
make.
wish that I could just break character. What's that? Third wall.
Yeah.
And like, do you
The
guys?
fourth
And
wall,
it's just
yeah.
for one person. I kind of get what you're saying. That's fine. I can carry on then.
Yeah, but I don't. So I'm trying to. Ask
I don't
you
get
for
what I'm saying. I'm basically
clarification.
saying, like, with all this stuff,
Yeah.
like,
But why do you think it's
if we
different?
ended up in court, it'd be hard to say all this was consensual.
Yeah, but my thing is, same as earlier. Oh, girls, straight away, you're so quick to go, well, if it was a girl.
Yeah, 'cause
It's
I'm
like you
winding
sound
you
like
up.
you've got issues.
Because I'm winding you up.
I know, but my friends watch this. I don't want my friends thinking I'm going out with
I don't give a fuck what your
some.
friends think.
Cool.
Say that.
Well, I don't give a fuck what your friends think. either.
I don't give a fuck what my friends think about you.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck what your friends think about me.
Well, you should do.
I care what you think.
Well, I'm starting to think that you've got an issue because when we're in here, all of these things come up where you're going, oh, and if it was a girl,
Because
and
it's true.
young Philly,
It's true though.
He said it was consent. Yeah, but the thing is, you weren't in the room.
What room?
Just because
What room?
she falsely accused someone before doesn't mean
Who are we
that
talking about?
The young Philly girl.
I'm not talking about young Philly anymore.
Okay, because you're shook. But I'm saying
I'm not
that
shook.
it doesn't blur the lines of consent because
I don't know the details of his case. I'm not talking about young Philly's case. I'm talking about that this
I know, but what I'm saying is that you consistently find a way to bring it back to why a woman is more nefarious and awful.
No, you're
and
equal.
What?
You're just as bad. You're equal.
Yeah, I know, but...
anything I say other than that, I'm just trying to wind you up.
Okay.
You guys are just as bad.
Yeah, 100%.
And it comes across worse, but you are just as bad.
Why?
It comes across worse, but you are just as bad.
Okay, so anyway, basically, this guy...
Comes across a bit more
must be a cup.
vindictive and planned out,
Okay,
but you are just as bad.
just because we're more intelligent.
Yeah, something like that. It's a scary world we live in, isn't it? Conversations, like, you got to tiptoe around it.
Do you think?
100%, especially with you and your friends and your judgy friends.
Who's my judgy friends?
Whoever you're worried about.
I'm not worried about anyone. I just don't want to be...
Claudia.
I don't want to be with someone who is a...
Is it Claudia?
I don't want to
What's
be...
Claudia got to say about me?
I don't want to be with someone...
Say Hannah. What's Hannah saying?
Shall I just keep saying that over and over again? I don't want to be with someone who has immoral views.
Do I have immoral views?
When you suddenly start coming out with your girls and women...
what do you think I potentially have a bad view on? Let's dive into that.
What do I think you have a bad view on?
Yeah, honestly.
Probably... I don't know, but yeah, I think you have a warped view on consent and women.
What? Wait, whoa. You can't state I have a warped view on consent and women. Do you know what you just said? There's potentially blurred lines for me and consent.
No, I don't think there's blurred lines for you and consent.
Right, so
I'm not
then
saying it like that.
rephrase what
But
you're
I
saying.
think you have a view. It's your view. It's your view. You asked me what it is. That's my answer. But I think a lot of men do because, and I think it's very much influenced by the media because as soon as anyone mentions anything to do with sexual assault or rape, men automatically go, yes, but there's false allegations. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Are you talking about Philly again?
No, I'm talking about sexual harassment and rape in general.
I do. I'm not gonna lie. When I hear out of the blue that a celebrity's done something.
Straight away you're like, but do you know
No,
what
no,
that
no, I'm not
feels
straight
like
away.
to
I'm not straight
someone
away.
who's a victim
Not
of
straight
it?
away.
Yeah.
Not straight away. I tell you when I do roll my eyes. When the non-consensual sex happened after a club in a hotel and the person's seen with them before and after and they just look happy.
That's crazy.
No, for me, that's when I'm like, I need more information. That's not me rolling my eyes. That just like, it's not the same as like what I would, in my mind, what I've seen. And I know look, I can see you getting tight-lipped because I know that every story is different. But that's when, like, and if the girl's got a history of it before, then I question things. Shoot me. I just want evidence. If somebody said that person murdered that person, I'm still going to want evidence. Just because there's no murder and it's a penis going in and out of a vagine, I still want some evidence. It's still a crime that needs to be.
Okay, I also think you underestimate the impact of certain things. For example, if you are a young woman, and I guarantee, I'm not going to be popular for saying this because all of the men hate me talking about anything to do with women.
We're all sitting on the edge of our seats now.
But most young women, yeah, when they were younger, were either harassed or assaulted. Even a boob squeeze or you're asleep at a party and something happens to you. It happens to so many girls, yeah. And an older man will slip their hand underneath your t-shirt or slap you on the bum. All of these things, yeah, I think are underestimated as to the effect of that long term. And that's why I think you don't have, that's why I think your views walked on
Never
that.
happened to me. My dick got squeezed a few times during school by girls. I wouldn't call it sexual assault, but it did happen, and that's probably worse than anything you just said.
Why
if
is
you
it
think
worse?
about it, because no one in your story squeezed your fanny, so it's like that's deep.
Yeah.
But as a guy, didn't really care.
But as a guy, you didn't care. But is that because society told you?
No, but
you
it's just
shouldn't care?
saying.
I think when I
Society
have
doesn't
a son,
let me see that I've been assaulted.
when I have a son, I want my son to understand the sanctity of his body. I want him to understand that it's not okay for people to touch you.
So do you think that should have affected me more?
I don't think it should have affected you. How it affects you is up to you. But I think society's told you, oh, well, I should like that. There's so many young men who are in situations where they're like, oh, I should do this because, you know, the world has told me that I should be into sex and I should like this and I don't feel comfortable, but I should do that. And actually, they repress so much stuff and it comes out in so many other ways.
Do you know when I was younger, I used to hang out with older people. Like, maybe they watched this on this road, and one of them, I don't know if it must have been their parents' car. We didn't drive it, but we used to always sit in the car. And I was sitting in there, I think it was 3 girls, and do you know what they did to me?
What?
They made pretend that they was changing gears with my boner. I was young.
Why would you just sit there having a
Because it was normal to me, but now I'm looking back at it, that was definitely sexual assault. Wasn't it?
Well, if you didn't want that to happen.
It's not I didn't want it. I was too young to care. I'm getting boners now. What are we doing with this? And I was playing like me. So I'm saying this laughing.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying out loud, what you should be hearing if you're actually mature enough to hear it, is as a young man I was sexually assaulted. Probably worse than you.
If you weren't, it's not a competition.
No, it's not.
That's why I said I don't agree with your views on
this.
It's
not a competition.
You're trying to do it.
I'm just saying,
I've
had experiences. They just haven't followed me, I guess, or changed me, or maybe they did change me, and maybe that's why I speak so like loosely about these things because I'm like, you know, maybe. I don't think you take time to understand me, and I'm gonna.
What are you talking about?
I feel like I've spoken on some pretty sensitive things that maybe I've never spoken. That I've never spoken about before, and I feel like we've either been shut down or laughed at.
I've not laughed at you or shut you down at all.
Okay. But that did happen to me. That is a true story.
Okay, but I feel as though you're saying it like you wanted that to happen or you didn't.
I don't know if I did. It happened.
Okay. And how old were you?
Probably. You know when you're not allowed off the road? I'm not allowed off the road yet.
Off the road?
Like, I'm allowed to play out.
Oh, okay.
But don't go off the road.
So you were very young.
Yeah.
And they were much older than you.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I would say that is like somewhat of an abuse of power, definitely. And an assault that was sexual, in my opinion.
And if you are watching, I might come out with it.
Yeah, but I guess that was my point.
Let me find out you got bread. I'm bringing that story
But that's
to court.
kind of my point, is that I feel like you belittle things.
I'm joking. No, that's wrong with me. That was a bad joke.
And you're using
That's a bad joke.
But you're using this story, when you watch this back, you're using it to almost like
belittle. I know. That's my character. I'm not. I am. I can admit I probably am in hindsight. I didn't mean to. That's just me. I do that with everything. Yeah. I'm sorry. But as sorry as I am, I'm allowed to joke because this is my true story. Yeah. So if I can laugh at it, why can't I? Yeah,
you can laugh.
I'm
at
the
it
victim
if you
here.
Want to. I just think you're being antagonistic.
I'm being antagonistic, but I as I'm speaking and apologizing, I'm like, hold on, I'm allowed to be. It's my story. I could say anything I want about this. If I was a comedian, this would be my stuff, right? My material. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not a comedian, so
I don't know where.
If you want to donate to my story to help me,
but this is what I mean, is that you're taking the piss.
I'm laughing. I laugh at pain. That's how I get over it.
Yeah. Well, you're making me feel like I can't respond to you now, to be honest.
Well, don't say anything that could hurt me.
I'm not saying anything that hurt you. I'm just wondering why that was brought up in that way.
I can't remember. We started talking about sexual assault for some reason.
Yeah.
Was that the part of the story?
No.
Was that the thingy? How did we get onto the sexual assault?
Because you brought up young Philly.
And that just sent us, innit? That just sent us.
Yeah.
How is he, do you reckon?
Oh, I've got no idea.
Is he still in Australia?
All I know is he got arrested for speeding.
For driving?
Yeah. He must like prison.
Don't say that.
You're out on bail for serious charges.
That is stupid.
And then you're going up doing massive speeding in Australia. They don't even fucking want you there. Of course they're gonna bang you up. You're stupid. Yeah, sorry, I argued with Exo about this in the comments.
Did you?
Me and Exo was going back and forth.
About what?
Exo said, said something, and he said, imagine. He said something like, imagine da 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 da, and I said, imagine being on bail and still going out and speeding.
Yeah.
Because he was trying to do you lot are all the same. Men. Love men, hate women.
It's Exo.
It's all that. But you're all so antagonistic and warped. I think the reason why you're like that is because
I just want to get out of this country and out of all this politics, man.
You won't get out of the politics.
There's none of this in Thailand.
Yes, there is.
No, none of this in
Thailand.
There
is. There's all of these old men going for these young Thai women because they're all paedophiles and they want to be with them because
do you know why they
have the patriarchy. No, it's the patriarchy that have told you that women's worth is only good when you're young, when you're young and nubile.
Do you know why these old men go to Thailand to do that?
Why?
Because there's none of this over in Thailand. That's why.
Well,
get away with it.
Anyway.
I'm done with all this. I'm done with all this.
Yeah.
Me and you on a beach, away from all this stress.
It's not going to change.
It will change. This is going to be amazing. Guys, it's less than, how long is it? 5 weeks.
Yeah.
5 weeks and we're gone.
Yeah.
5 weeks. I can't wait. Can we open this box?
Oh, yeah, go on.
So, this is bad. I might have to put information on screen unless you've got the answers. Do you have the answers? Who's this from?
No.
I don't know who this is from.
No,
So I'm just going to read out what it says. It says exclusive merch masters. Oh, that's who it's from. Exclusive merch
You all right?
Exclusive merch masters. Hard name to pronounce. Say it.
Exclusive merch masters.
Okay, prove me wrong. Giveaway package, open on camera only. So I'm going to say this was delivered to Leo. And when I received it, it was already open. And it does look like there's space in there for probably some chocolates or some sweets.
So they were taken.
So if there was chocolates and sweets in there, here you go. Oh, do you want to read?
Sure. What, the whole thing?
Yeah.
Hi guys, love the show. Been watching since day one and didn't even know some of my staff watched the show as well. Just wanted to send you some of our products to give away in some kind of competition we made. Used some stuff time ago but lost it when we moved buildings. Shake my head. There's a box somewhere of some other bits in, but for some reason no one knows where the hell it is. Everyone made them, but no one could find them. The car air fresheners are only ones in the world that glow in the dark or change colour when the temperature in the car, and they last forever. There was also a letter in the missing box that no one can find, which is why I'm sending it like this. Hope you like the products and have fun with the giveaway. However, Emzo specifically said metal keyrings are only for you and not for the giveaway. Oh, good luck with the big move, and we hope to keep the show going. Love and respect, Sir Flex and the Merch Masters team.
Sir Flex.
A lot.
I'm about to say, because you said Sir
It
Flex.
says just Sir Flex.
Yeah, but that
Sir
is
Flex
his name
a
on
lot.
it. Big up Sir Flex. He said that he was sending this stuff time ago.
Well, that's what his message said.
What have we got then?
So you got an air freshener that is for life.
Let me see.
And it glows in the dark or changes with temperature. That's pretty cool.
It's an air freshener, is it?
And a keychain.
A chatbox air freshener.
Ooh. And then I think that the box
I want to smell it.
is a giveaway box. I'm not sure if I should open it.
What's the giveaway?
I don't know.
Let me see.
This one says giveaway. Thank you. I know you listened from the beginning and you were
that one got your
listening to
name on
Lito, but it does have my name on it. So thank you for thinking of me.
All right, so this one's a giveaway. So, how are we giving this away?
Don't know.
What do they need to do?
They need to go.
You have to write a comment now saying why you, of all the 1,300 subscribers that we do have, deserve to be seen as our number one Chatterbox viewer.
Ooh, I think I've got some people
And we
that I
will
think
read
will be
out,
up there.
and we will read out your proposal on the next episode, and the winner, or who we think deserves it from what they've said, we'll send it to you.
I think I know who's going to be trying to get in there, you know.
Well, there it is. You've been told. Type us why you deserve. Don't just worry about the key. This smells banging, and maybe you don't have a car. But tell us why you deserve to be recognised as the number one listener.
This one says box 1 fragile, then box 2 extremely fragile. So
Do we
I
open
really
them?
want to open
Well,
them.
of course we open them, no? Well, it says give them away without opening.
Ooh.
Where is it?
Ha ha ha, we got you again. Here are some of our key rings. That's funny. They're quite cute though. We should give these out to people.
No, we will. Okay, look, everyone who writes in
No, I don't know why you're bothering.
will get a key ring.
We're
But
not
the
sending-
number one.
How are we sending out all these
Number
key
one
rings?
will get. With the fucking post office. What do you mean?
Do you know how much it is to post things out?
Not a lot.
It's a lot.
You can come and collect.
I meant give these to people that we love.
Right, but this one, the one to write in, are they always the same? Are they
I
smelling?
mean, no, these are like quite cool key rings though.
The way they wrote fragile box and a very fragile box. Love it. Sir Flex, thank you very much.
Also, Sir Flex, it says here that you do phone cases. I could do a Chatterbox phone case.
I suppose his business is making stuff like this. So I'll put your details in the description. Anyone needs some key rings made or whatever else Sir Flex and the team do over there, go check them out, have a look. More?
Badges! He put, haha, you really thought they were fragile. Oh no, here's some of our fridge magnets. Love that. From Kay, Bez and Glamour Magnet and Ashtray team.
Sick.
I like that. I'm going to give, my nan will definitely have one of these on the fridge.
Yes.
We'll give one to your mum.
Yes.
Who else can we give one to?
Who
Your
has
nan?
fridge magnets? My nan loves a fridge
Who else
magnet.
can we give a fridge magnet to? My mum won't have
Whoever
them.
writes in the best.
I want to do a quick shout out to I just want to do a quick ask to keep sending in your dilemmas and keep sending in your don't tell anyone buts, because just because we're going into 2025 and all of you lot seem to think that it's going to be new year, new you, I know that you're going to be just as secretive, salacious and nefarious as you were in 2024.
Bare
So,
words.
yeah.
Are you leading into something?
Word of the week is nefarious, only because I said it earlier. What does nefarious mean?
Secretive.
No.
Holding things to your chest.
No.
What is it?
What do you think?
That's what you just used it in that context though.
It's like wicked, criminal,
Women are nefarious.
nefarious women.
Nefarious women. I want to get into our recommend of the week.
of the week.
Or
recommend
week.
don't.
Don't have a recommend don't. Got a
Okay.
recommend do.
Cool.
Squid Game.
Mm-hmm.
Season 2. Is it season 2?
It was.
What's season 2?
Mm-hmm.
Loved it. Didn't know how they was going to follow up season 1. Don't want to give anything away.
I do.
Didn't love.
Just if you haven't watched Squid Game season 2, then fast forward the next 10 seconds. The ending was shit.
No. You can't go in that quick.
The ending was shit.
No, you can't go in that quick.
No, it just didn't tie anything up.
No, I'm saying you can't say spoiler alert. Don't listen to the next bit, and then dive in. You gotta give them a second.
Spoiler alert.
Forward it 5.
You can edit that in, can't you?
No.
Just edit that in. Just freeze us. Anyway, the ending was shit.
No, it wasn't shit.
It was.
It wasn't shit. It just didn't end. That's
disappointing.
No. That's the thing. This is the problem, right? This is what I say about people who slate Game of Thrones.
Oh, here we go. Film critics back.
Yeah. When something comes to an end, we either cry that everything was tied up too quick, or we cry that it wasn't tied up at all.
Yeah.
Right? So with this, it wasn't the end. It just showed you that we're halfway through. It's basically on a pause.
Yeah, but
the season didn't finish.
It wasn't even really like a I can't wait to see what happens next. It was just like, oh.
No,
so you're not going to tell us anything then?
No, it gives more of a like, oh, I've got to wait till next week for the next episode. Except it's not next week because you've got to wait for the next series.
It took 3 years for them to bring out one
so I would give that. The whole series is good. Mm-hmm. Season 2 is good. Mm-hmm. Every episode's great.
Yeah.
It just ends like, oh, so it's not. We got to wait for season 3 to see what happens.
Yeah.
And that's what's annoying. So don't say it was shit. It wasn't a shit ending.
It was a shit ending.
They've just not ended the show yet. And you're annoyed that you have to wait. Because if it was the next episode, you wouldn't have said that was shit. The next episode
I would have still said it. It just felt like not very done. Or thought out.
Just said it's not done.
Yeah, but like it just like when I say not done, I don't mean the whole series didn't feel done. I just felt like the writing of that last episode could have brought something else. But it is still a recommend do because the season itself is really good.
Season's great.
And I love like the concept of Squid Games, all of that. On the same token, my recommend do is going to be Mr. Beast game show.
He doesn't need any recommend do's.
No, he doesn't.
He's got the #1 stream show.
All right. It's a recommend
don't.
Don't go and watch that.
Yeah, that is the most #1 streamed thing.
I think watch
ever.
it.
Or at least on Prime.
Okay, I've got another recommend do then.
Go on.
It's called Everybody Else Burns, and it is a show on Channel 4, and it has got, Will from The Inbetweeners. He's in it, and it's basically my favourite type of comedy, which is like British stupid comedy, similar to like Friday Night Dinner, Inbetweeners, that sort of thing.
Love.
And they are a house of Mormons. And they're really religious, and it's just funny. It's just stupid. Like, it's absolutely stupid. But I'm going to recommend that if you're into that type of silly British humour like I am, then you'll enjoy that.
Good. No recommend don'ts.
Recommend don'ts.
I think recommend don'ts are one-offs, one in a whiles. It's not often we watch something and we're like, don't bother with that.
Recommend don'ts. Have I watched anything that I thought was shit?
You've tried to make me start something twice.
Yeah, but that highlighted your, again,
what?
Borderline racial misogyny. Yeah.
No, I wasn't racist or misogynistic about that.
Be real, say it with chest. Why didn't you want to watch that programme?
I didn't warm to her character.
I think the words
just because she is a black woman.
The words I remember was,
is that what you're saying?
I don't believe her. And I said, why?
Yeah, I don't believe her. No, I went quiet. I didn't want to answer.
And then you said, you went, and looked at the screen and looked at her. And then afterwards was like...
She seemed like a uni student. That's what I said.
So not only were you ageist, racist and misogynistic...
Whoa. I wasn't either of the racist or misogynistic because they were your assumptions.
No, it was because she was a black
female. I didn't
female.
believe in her character. Doesn't matter if she's a black female.
But you did say if it was a man, it would be different.
I said... this is what I mean, yeah? What's the word of the week?
Nefarious.
You nefarious fucking women.
Yeah.
Yeah? With your
fucking
twists.
Women.
with your twists to trying
Baby,
to make.
I am explaining to you exactly
explain.
what happened. You're just trying to cover your tracks.
No, but you explained exactly what happens without actually filling in what I actually said. Yeah, I said I didn't believe in her character.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you was like, because she's a black woman. Yeah, and I said no, but you're probably right because I'm more thinking this needs to be a Jason Statham. That's what I said.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll fucking find you.
Yeah.
And I'll kill you.
Exactly.
Because she was being told in the scene that I remember, I haven't seen much of it. She was being told like, drop it.
Yeah.
Just drop it. We're
she
not
was
catching.
like, no,
she's like, no, I'm gonna fucking find him and I'm like, all right.
But
don't believe you.
All I'm saying,
if that was Jason Statham saying no, I am gonna find him.
Right.
I'll be like, yes, let's go.
So
I'm thinking, I don't believe this woman.
You admitted at the time.
Maybe because she's a young black woman. Right. Maybe I didn't believe. But it's not. I'm not saying a black woman or a young black woman. I just didn't believe her character. She seemed soft, like a little uni student, chasing after the serial killer that no one can catch. All I'm saying is that
just because it's a Jason Statham doesn't mean that he's any more qualified.
I've seen Jason Statham take on a fucking
giant
shark.
Yeah, but he's rubbish. Jason Statham's rubbish.
A giant fucking shark.
Yeah, but he's rubbish.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
But all I'm saying is,
yes.
I'm not saying
what did you say is my internalized?
I'm not saying that you are. I'm saying that you have internalized.
We all
feelings.
do then. We all do then.
We all do. It's not. Yeah, but
if there was a little, all right, wait.
Doesn't mean I can't highlight yours.
So if the same show, yeah, and the guy looked like Mr. Bean, and actually it was Mr. Bean. Let's not.
Rowan Atkinson. Yeah.
Wouldn't you be like, I don't believe he's gonna catch him?
Yeah,
would your internal thoughts bleed out and say, I don't believe he can catch him? Yes or no? I just want the yes or no.
You want yes or no?
I want yes or no, but I already know it's a yes. I just want you to say it.
No, you wouldn't.
Well, you're lying in this conversation.
Why am I lying?
You wouldn't believe in Mr. Bean.
Why not? He's
because
an actor.
It's Mr. Bean.
He's an actor.
No. I'm saying if the character, Mr. Bean.
All right then. Let me say yes then. So I wouldn't believe in Mr. Bean because he's Mr. Bean.
Right.
And you wouldn't believe in a young black woman because she's a young black woman.
Yes, that's my point.
Therefore,
yeah, that was my point.
I'm not wrong then,
I said
am I?
my internal thoughts. And like, you could just say a young woman. You don't have to say black. You don't have to get the black community riled up. I could take you women on, but don't get the black community involved, yeah?
Don't take
because there's nothing to do with her being black. I didn't believe she looked like a young uni student woman. There you go, I said it. And I think I would have preferred an old, husky Jason Statham.
White man.
There. Or even I even said Luther.
Yeah.
I said, why couldn't it have been Luther?
Yeah, because you're okay to stretch
and he's black.
That.
Luther's black.
Yeah, but can I just say that you're okay to...
This is what I'm saying.
You
see how much of the information she gave out, but she didn't say I said Luther, who's black, who takes away your racist thing.
Stop doing this in my face. Fucking idiot.
And
stop Stop gesticulating.
Because I'm remembering the whole conversation.
Yes.
And then I said it could have been Olivia Pope. Yeah, and then you said, oh, it's because she's pretty.
Yes.
And I said, all right, fine
then.
Girl's not pretty enough then. That's what I said.
Exactly.
Fine, if that's what you want me to say. I don't believe.
So why is it that
she's not going to seduce him or beat him up?
Everything you have said, is just proving my point.
But everything I've said
is your internalized misogyny.
So now it's not racist now. It's just misogyny.
I'd say it's probably quite racist.
So I said if she's pretty,
you don't mind it being a black woman as long as you're attracted to her, as long as you want to fuck her.
No. I just didn't believe in her.
Am I wrong?
It could have been Whoopi Goldberg.
Exactly, and you wouldn't have believed in her.
I wouldn't have fancied her, and I would have believed Whoopi Goldberg in this character.
Right.
There you go.
Well done.
I've got out of it.
Well done.
I'm out.
See, you're just trying to find a way to get out of it.
Yeah, I am, because you've
already agreed.
You're trying to box me into this misogyny thing.
I said it's internalized.
Racist
which
misogyny.
We all have.
And I agreed.
We all have.
I agreed.
So why are you arguing so strong?
Because I'm saying,
Why are you arguing so much if you
Because
agree?
when you say it back to me and you put it in just a box, I'm like, no, I didn't dismiss her just because she's this.
So it's annoying when someone tries to rile you
multiple
up, isn't it?
things.
It's annoying when someone tries
no,
to rile
because
you up.
I'm not
annoyed. You're not riled. You look like you're
I'm not riled. I'm passionate.
Okay.
I'm passionate.
All right.
I didn't believe in her character.
Next time, I'm going to say, I'm passionate.
I'm passionate.
When I say that, you say, you're getting angry. People aren't going to like you if you keep going on like that.
Nah. I help you when you need to be helped.
I don't think so.
You see, Kaira, she thinks I'm shook to put certain things out on camera,
Yeah.
What she doesn't understand is I'm shook for her. And I've explained this to her, but I'm shook for her, not for myself, for you. I can't have the world coming after you. She'll just curl up.
You'll join them.
You'll curl up.
You'll
Yeah,
join
back
them.
won't back you.
Fucking hell. It's fine. I've got it myself.
Anyway, what was the film called that I haven't watched
I can't
yet?
remember now. I think it's called like...
Bear in mind, I've not seen more than 2 minutes of this film.
Oh, someone just messaged me
What?
saying...
Wait, let me say this in case... Is it an English actress?
Yeah.
She's an English actress.
Yeah.
Possibly might see this.
Yep.
I haven't seen more than the glimpse of you being
So it's
told.
not... Don't worry. It's not you anyway.
It's not you.
It's his internalised misogyny.
And I didn't say I'm not attracted to you. I can't even remember what you look like. I literally saw a
You would
minute.
if you were attracted
I
to
saw
her.
a minute of the show, and we paused it, and then we had this long
I just
discussion.
wanna say
and
something,
then we
just-
never went back.
I just
So
want to
that
say something to get you in trouble.
she what? She might be very. I can't remember.
Yeah,
I just
you'd
all I said was I
you'd
didn't
remember
believe.
if she was
All I
light
said was I
skinned.
didn't believe. I didn't believe. That was all I said. I don't believe her character. That was it.
Sorry, but just as like a side note, and someone just messaged me being saying, so I have been naughty. It feels like it's an episode of your podcast.
I want to know who it is.
I don't know how I'm going to find this film.
Don't worry, I'll put it on screen. It would have been there.
Okay.
Whatever the actress name is, I apologize. I'm gonna watch it. I will come back with a less biased review.
I think I've actually seen her in something else. I think she's actually a really good actress.
I'm
as
not
well.
saying she's not a good actress. Don't
Just
box
saying that
me
you
in
wouldn't
there.
fuck her, that's all.
I never said I wouldn't fuck her. I might fuck her. I can't remember. Show me a picture of her. Show me.
We're not doing that.
I just didn't. I might fuck her. I just didn't believe she would catch the serial killer. That was it.
Right.
Can we just keep it as that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No misogyny in there.
I don't know.
No racism. No misogyny.
It is kind
What
of,
else
though.
did you throw at me in amongst all that? That was another thing at one point in there.
Racism, misogyny, ageism.
Ageism.
Just the fact that you only believe in someone if you're attracted to them.
No, I don't need to be attracted to her.
Mm.
She could have looked like a thumb, but with an attitude, and I would have believed her.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Because I would believe that. You've got
How
nothing.
dare she have nice,
got
young,
nothing.
soft skin?
You got nothing better to do. Of course, you're gonna go after him. Her, yes.
That is misogyny.
No, I said the thumb.
That's
the
my
thumb.
point. Yes, but
The thumb.
that's misogyny.
If a girl looked like a thumb.
Yes, because you're like you've got nothing better to do
Yeah.
because they're ugly, so they
Pursue
have no
this.
value to
No,
you.
you got
That's the issue.
Cats at home.
That's
Pursue
the issue
this.
though. But I don't go.
How?
Oh,
This is what I'm saying about this. That's why I want to go Thailand. There's no misogyny in Thailand.
yes, there is.
I can't say.
You can.
No, I can't say. I don't believe in you.
You can say it, but
No,
I'm not
wait,
going to allow.
wait.
I'm not going to be quiet about it.
I can't see an actress on screen
Yeah.
and say I don't believe in this actress without being misogynistic. But if there's a man and I said I don't believe in this man, he looks weak. Look at his jawline.
Yes,
there's no word for it. There's no.
Yes,
there's
there
no,
is. It's misandrist, and like
A
we said,
what?
we've said this. We've
A
literally,
what?
we've literally had
A
this
what?
conversation on the podcast.
A what?
We've had this conversation on.
Say
the
it again. A
podcast.
misandrist.
Yes.
If I say
If
a man,
you hate men, it's a misandrist.
right? Okay, and this is going to be so much easier to clear up.
Mm-hmm.
What part of me saying I don't believe in this man as a character means I hate men?
Because you said he's weak, he's got no jaw.
Right? He's
So it's
weak. He's
playing
got no jaw.
into-
Wait. He's weak. He's got no jaw.
Yeah.
How does that make me hate men? Misandrist.
Well, it's about a hatred about not. Okay.
Right. So
I
you see
think
how it
hatred
doesn't.
is a strong
pause.
word.
So you see how it doesn't make sense.
It does.
So when I say this,
It
I don't.
does.
Wait. No, listen to me say. So when I say the same thing, I don't believe in this woman character.
Mm-hmm.
What of that sentence makes me hate women?
Because when you said it, you explained why.
Why? I said she's
Because you
just
said
young
you
and out of
prefer
uni.
that it was a Jason Statham.
I said she just looks young and like a uni student.
because
I
you
don't
prefer-
believe, and I'm not.
We're going
believing.
over old ground. I don't understand. You've admitted that you had these things, and we're still talking about
No, but
it.
now we're talking about.
You
I never
admit-
knew there was a word for misandrist.
Yes, you did, because go back into
I
the
forgot.
podcast.
I wasn't
We've
listening.
had this.
I wasn't
We've had
listening.
this conversation
I'm
before.
I'm looking.
But this is my whole thing. This is exactly.
looking in your
This is exactly what we
Whoa,
said.
is that your? This is how I used to see you. There's actually two of you. The glasses are. I've been living in fucking VHS, and now I'm in HD. I'm in 4K, 8K. Yeah, don't. We're not jumping back over things.
We are, though.
No, we're now
because
discussing
the whole point I
misogyny
was talking
and
on.
misandry.
The whole point I was talking about.
Misandry. Can a man be a misandry?
A misandrist.
Can a man be a misandrist?
Yeah.
Can a woman be a
Misogynist.
misogynist? Can a woman be
Of course
misogynist?
she can.
A woman can hate women.
Can I just say, at the end of the day, I wasn't saying you are a misogynist or that you are racist or you are these things. I said you had it internalized. However, every time we have any conversation, it's getting quite boring for me to have conversations about me
Educating.
having to stand up about being a woman.
You're talking to thousands of people, not just me though.
Yeah, but every time that we have this conversation, I feel as though you say things, that have undertones of like living in this like pretty privilege, in very much a like.
Did you just call me mixed race?
I didn't say that.
What did you just say?
I said pretty privilege.
Oh, sorry.
So you're like,
sorry, you touched on something
so
from
the
my
thing is,
childhood.
the issue is that you're allowed to turn around and say, oh, he's got a weak jaw. Whereas I kind of still feel like just because we said, oh, a strong jaw, doesn't mean that he's any less of a man. Just because he doesn't have a strong jaw. That's just silly. Do you get what I mean? And it's another thing put on men, which is why we have these, these things where...
He's got narrow shoulders.
Yeah, but like...
Weak.
But that is a patriarchal thought
No, that's
process.
physical.
And that actually holds men down.
That's physical.
Yeah, but that holds men down.
That's physical.
But he can't help but having small shoulders. What if he has just a small frame?
Build on a small frame.
Okay. Well, anyway, what I'm trying to say is that your views, this is what, and I always say this.
I'll happily be a misandrist, by the way.
These patriarchies, it does actually limit men. The fact that you've had to have a joke about something that in your childhood could have been traumatic to you. It wasn't, maybe it wasn't to you.
It was.
Okay, it was to you. It was. Okay, but it stopped you being able to speak about that because you feel as though it wasn't enough because you're a man and you're just told to get on with things by men. So this is my whole point, is that it annoys me when it's like, oh, all these women for women. Yes, there are very toxic feminists out there, and I wouldn't actually call them feminists. I'd call them misandrists, right? Because they hate men.
I never knew there was a word for this.
You did. You just don't listen because I've told you so many times. But my thing is that people who really do want equity...
I'm throwing this word around.
People who really... I can tell you're not listening to me. So
I am. People who really want equity.
No, I'm giving up.
People who really want equity.
Giving up because we've had this conversation so many times.
Well, you're on a podcast, so continue.
The people that really want equity, understand that it is damaging for both. Or all genders. It's damaging for all genders to be like, a man should be this way, a woman should be this way. There's nothing wrong with having traditional values as long as you choose those traditional values. There's nothing wrong with wanting a man or a woman or a person that looks like XYZ as long as you choose those things. But there are a lot of men, yourself included, who are so caught up in patriarchy that you can't even see how it's affecting you. The reason... Do you get what I mean? No. It's true.
I don't get what you mean.
Who is it? A woman that told you? Because there might be some women who are, let's be honest here, who are not the best well-rounded women. Don't cry. But most of all of that shame comes from other men.
Who are you talking about? My family?
No.
What did you say?
That's what I mean. I'm not talking to you anymore because you're not listening. This is annoying.
All I'm saying is, don't let me catch these misandry people around me because I'm ready to tell them about themselves. Right?
Yeah.
And I am one of them. I would tell a man he's got a weak chin. You could call me a misandry.
Okay. Well, let's shave your beard.
That's the thing. That's what I was talking about the other day. If I shave my beard, you don't even like my face. That's a bit misandrist, isn't it?
I never said that.
I
never said that.
Oh!
Okay, go on then.
You said, remember when I cut my shave?
You're on just pissing me off
Remember when I shaved my beard?
I said you looked different.
You said you couldn't even look at me.
I didn't say that.
You did.
I didn't say that.
You did.
I did not say that. You're making it up.
What did you say?
I said you just look mad different.
You think
it
that's
was
what
strange. You look mad different. That's what I said.
I'm going to cut my beard then, yeah?
I'd prefer you didn't.
Why?
Because I prefer you with a beard.
But what about, it doesn't matter.
All right, I'm going to wear a burqa then.
No, but it doesn't matter.
I was just going to wear a burqa then.
I'm not saying what I'm going to wear.
I'm just going to wear a bin bag every day.
No, but listen to me.
I'm just going to wear a bin bag.
If you think that you wearing a bin bag is equal to me shaving my face, that just shows the misandry in this room.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, because as a man, and tell me guys out there that have grown their beards, I feel I can't shave my beard because the women out there or the misandries out there will make fun of me. Because, let's be honest, our chins look a bit more defined with hair on them. Don't they?
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
You with me on this?
Yeah.
Do you think a lot of men out there with narrow chins have grown a beard out
so
and feel better about themselves and also get a better reception from women?
Are you insinuating that potentially that the patriarchy may have influenced my thought processes? Yes, that was my fucking point.
Yeah.
That's my fucking point. That's my whole fucking point. So you're right.
So is it okay to be a misandry?
I didn't say I'm misandrous. Just because I like you with your hair, with a beard, doesn't mean I hate men. That's stupid.
That is stupid. Just as stupid as me saying that I don't think I believe in this woman as a character, meaning I hate women.
Okay, it's not the same.
Exactly.
It's not the same. If I turn around and said, I don't think you should get a beard, I don't want you to chop your beard because
it will have a weak chin.
I think that you don't
What if I had a weak chin?
I don't think you look as strong without your beard. Then that might have essences of it. But I didn't say that. I just said, I like your beard.
No, you don't have to say it. That's what it is. The guy, you're such a liar. The other day we was in the car, we was talking about, it's so funny because all these guys with their big square beards underneath might have a narrow chin.
Yeah. Which
so that is it. Then it's it.
Oh, embarrassed.
No, but why?
I don't give a about their narrow chins.
Why are they embarrassed of it? Because it doesn't look manly.
Maybe.
Strong.
Which is the patriarchy.
Right.
Exactly. That's my whole point.
I think we're making the same point.
My God.
My point is supposed to make you say, okay.
We're making the same point, but you just want... I've been saying this, but it's like you've only just realised...
I've only just jumped on board because I know there's one for men. Every time you call me a misogynist, I'm like, I don't hate women, I just don't...
I don't call you a misogynist.
I hate... No, but...
It's not your fault. It's not your fault you're like this.
Forget about you.
It's not your fault. You don't get it.
Forget about you and me.
It's not your fault.
Forget about you and me for a sec, yeah?
I wish we could because you always make it about us.
Forget about us for a sec, yeah? There are a lot of times where the word misogyny is thrown around.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Misogyny gets thrown around. Just like even the fact that the misogyny came up in me not believing in that girl as a character. For the word misogyny to even pop into your brain.
Internalized, yeah.
For the word misogyny to come out of your mouth shows how easy it's thrown around.
Yeah.
I haven't said I hate women. I just said I don't believe in this character. Somehow, misogyny come out of your mouth. Even if it was just a sprinkle, it came out. And that proves to my point. The word misogyny gets thrown at men a lot. To the point where most people that say the word misogyny don't even know what it means. Most men don't know what it means. Including me. Like, I know it means I hate women. I don't actually understand. That's why anytime I hear it, when you say that's misogynistic, I'm actually asking you, why? Because I don't understand what this means then. Because I've just said I don't believe in this girl. I don't hate women, but somehow misogyny is thrown in this conversation.
Yeah.
That was my only point on that and why we delved into it so much. And then when I found out there's a word for women that I've never, ever heard.
You have, because we've had it on this podcast. There's video evidence.
All right, well, I've definitely never heard it.
But this is my issue. Do you know why? And let's get real deep into this, yeah?
Get in there.
Do you know why?
Go on.
Do you know why you don't hear that?
Okay.
Because it's not such a problem.
No.
Because men rule the fucking world. It's a man's world.
No. It's the reason why you don't hear it so much is because we don't throw it out. Because we don't.
Because what?
Because we
don't. We don't throw it out there because you don't need to. You don't need to.
I know this is what word is this? I'm not even, as a man, not even allowed to speak. Let me speak, woman. Yes, we don't throw it out.
Why you're making me have all these conversations today?
These are great conversations.
You're making me have these conversations.
These are great conversations.
You're making me into this like toxic feminist person that I'm actually not. I'm actually pretty like liberal and laid back.
Then liberally lay back and speak about it.
I'm not feeling this. I always wanted to be happy-go-lucky today and talk about the new year.
Are you upset?
No, I'm not upset. I'm just
This is normal conversation. All right, look, I'm going to cut this out.
Yeah.
For me, I think we're having like a good... This was probably one of our better episodes.
You think?
100%. But if you're annoyed and you want to stop...
I just don't enjoy it as much, to be honest.
Why?
Because I feel like it's...
Because you're a woman.
Yeah, that's why.
Do you think it is? Do you feel like because you're defending women?
I'm hormonal, because I've got PMS.
Have you?
Because I always feel sorry for myself, because I'm always false accusing people.
No, I never said any of that.
Like,
I said, do you feel like...
it's boring.
No, but do you feel like it's because you're having to defend women? Do you feel like you're defending women?
I don't think I'm defending women. I feel like I'm
not attacking
talking
women.
General sense.
Because we're actually talking about men right now.
Yeah.
Misandry.
Okay.
So can you just like park the women stuff for a sec? We spoke about that enough.
You're trying to
You just park them. We're not talking about you lot for a sec. We just talk about the misandries for a sec.
We have.
All right. We're not going to talk about misandries anymore because I've never heard. Apparently we spoke about this before.
Stop saying you never heard it.
Yeah, but it might have been like a word of the week kind of thing where you just
wasn't.
said the word.
We had basically the same argument about 3 months ago.
Did we argue?
Yeah.
Did it go toxic?
It's the same shit because you always try and push me.
But don't you think this is weird though? Like, as your partner, yeah, we can't get through a conversation about misogyny and misandry.
We can't get through a conversation.
Without-
let's take out misogyny. Let's take out those words. We can't get through a conversation about women
without
because
you getting
your
upset.
toxic views of women.
No, yeah, but the finish of my sentence. I know you think you was finishing my sentence for me, but I was actually saying, don't you think it's weird that as a relationship, we can't get through these conversations without you being upset? I'm not upset. Look at you. Your eyes are rolling. Your body language is switched off. It's something you need to practice, because I can talk about this all day. And I'm actually the accused in most of this, misogyny. When we're talking about I'm actually the one that's being under, you're a misogynist. And I'm not upset, but you're upset. That's something. Should work on.
Do you want to get deep into it?
Not if it's going to upset you more.
But I don't know why I can't feel upset about it.
Because this is weird, because like I said, I don't think a lot of people understand misogyny.
But can we stop using that word misogyny? Because it's like you said, it's being thrown around and you don't even understand what it means. Understand. So stop using it then.
I don't understand it. But I like to think I'm not it, whatever it is. Because I don't hate women.
I just think that it's like I said, it's not your fault.
You are jarring, but I do love you.
It's not your fault though. Yeah, but you love me because you're attracted to me.
I love you and I'm attracted to you. I wouldn't say I love you because I'm attracted to you.
Okay, well.
Because even sometimes when you're like not looking your best, I still love you.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. I just don't like being pushed into a box of like defending these things. But some of the stuff to me, it's like when you say certain things earlier, oh, girls.
Yeah, but you know you've thrown out the word incels a few times. In like what you're doing and I'm doing are the same, but you just get offended. That's let's be honest.
Okay.
We joke about with a few things. Like we throw things around. The difference is you do get offended.
Yeah, but the difference is I don't think I have an underlying hatred, whereas I feel like...
The difference is I don't have an underlying hatred. You think I have an underlying... You think I have an underlying...
You categorically asked me, you said, what views of mine do you think are problematic? And I said...
Is that how we got onto this?
Borderline stuff in order to do with consent and women. And you were like, don't say that about me.
Yeah, you can't say I've got borderline issues with consent and women.
About your viewpoints on it.
No, not my view. I've never had an issue with consent.
Yeah, okay, I'm good. Ever. I'm glad for that. But I'm just saying that, like, that's just my perspective. I don't think you're alone in that. I think most men do.
What?
Ask most women, as soon as someone says something, rape. Oh, but do you know how many people get falsely accused? It's never like that. That's all I'm saying. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, but it's like, if you told me your car got set on fire last night, I might say, did you do it?
No, you wouldn't.
If my neighbour said, my car was stolen last night, I would also be like, what, insurance thing? And he'll be like, no, it got stolen. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'm just checking, because so many people do it.
So if someone's car got stolen, would you be like, did you park it on the street? Shouldn't have parked it on the street, should you? Or what, did you buy a brand new red Lamborghini?
No, but
if sounds like it might be your fault.
I don't know if you think you're making a great point, but yes, if somebody bought a Range Rover and parked it on the street and it got stolen, I would be like, well, did you have a Range and you parked it on the street? Because it's the most common. Everyone's stealing Range Rover. It's the easiest car to steal.
Right, so you just think victim blaming's okay?
Is that victim blaming, or is that asking a question?
Victim blaming.
Is it victim blaming, or is it asking a question?
Okay,
yeah, that's not the same as you saying someone got raped. I'm like, was you being sexy? No, that's like a common question. I'm just giving you right answers to the questions. They're not that dramatic.
When high court judges, in rape cases have said,
why are we talking about rape? I wouldn't say the same thing. If a girl said I got raped, I wouldn't say, did you deserve it? If that's what you're saying. But I'm saying, you asked, did you buy a Lamborghini? If somebody bought a Range Rover and it got stolen on the street, I would ask, did it have what your mum? Did it have the immobilizer in it? Because it's gonna get stolen. People were looking for that car for the parts. It's out there. So yeah, sorry. I don't know if that helps or shuts down your point. But
no, it doesn't matter.
I feel like it shuts it down.
I just feel like I spent an hour shouting and I didn't want to do that.
You shouldn't shout at me. You're passionate.
I want to start this again.
You're passionate.
I want to start again today.
This is why I said you couldn't do what's it?
Go on, tell me something I can't do.
It was like, I don't know, it wasn't be a lawyer or something. You couldn't, the politician thing. Your emotions are attached to everything. You gotta be able to put your
I
emotions.
just hope
over
that if
here.
I was a politician, I'd hopefully be dealing with people more
You wouldn't
intelligent
last.
than you.
Someone would say the one thing to rile you up, and you'd be off your horse.
All right. I don't know how to switch this back up because I'm feeling a bit deflated.
So I mean to continue. What else have we got to do? What was the Didn't we have some message something? What didn't somebody message something? Didn't they start off with a message?
No.
How did we get onto all of that?
I don't know. You have to watch it back and work it out.
Are
But
you
I feel like every topic has come back to this today, and I just want everyone to know is that I don't live and die by this in my everyday life, but it feels as though I do.
I think it was a good conversation.
I feel absolutely knackered now.
I don't know why though.
I feel worn out and knackered.
Well, we'll end the episode here then, because you're obviously done. But I don't understand why. We hadn't argued.
If there's any women, there's only 20% of you that are subscribers, but if there are any women that was able to last to the end of the episode, let me know if you feel exhausted as I do.
And let me know if I was wrong.
You're not wrong. We're both on the same thing.
Well, let me know if I deserve this.
This?
Yeah. Let me know, as like an upbeat, ready to go host, I deserve the attitude I'm getting from my co-host. Or if you think she needs to be able to park her emotions and carry on with the show for the next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah? Because I think you've switched off, but I think maybe they'll let us know. Yeah?
Okay.
Like, you can end the show.
Thanks everyone for watching. Tune in next week.
Maybe.
I didn't say I wasn't going to do the podcast. I'm just
Maybe
not
I
talking
won't.
about this.
Maybe
anymore.
Are you brought it up though? This is the thing, guys. I'm leaving all this in. Every episode that we've ever had where we've spoken about something to do with women, it's gone terrible. This isn't terrible, but normally you can see it could have got worse. Kaira gets upset. We end up arguing. And the episode
you annoy
gets cut.
me.
Yeah, look. But I'm leaving this in because I don't think I've said anything wrong. I think I'm well justed, everything I've said.
Yeah.
And I'm just astounded
Yeah.
that there's a word for you lot that I've never heard.
For you lot. For you lot.
You lot.
Yeah.
You men haters.
Yeah.
Whether you're man or woman. Sorry if you took offense to that as a woman, but I was talking about you lot, men haters. You misandries. Why is Amir calling me? Yeah. But yeah. I love you though, and you need to let them know that you still love me.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.